Here we will see break, label and continue statement in JavaScript. First we will see break statement. It is useful for controlling the flow of execution in JavaScript code. The break statement terminates the loop or switch case statement. When break statement is used with loop such as while or for, the control flow jumps out of the loop and continues to execute the other code. If there are nested loops, the break statement will terminate the innermost loop. The break statement can also be used to jump a label statement when used within that label statement. General syntax is break with label name, where label name is an optional parameter which is an identifier for a statement. For example, here we have used the for loop where I is initialized with 1 and the condition is given as I less than 8. And inside the for loop, if we check if I equal to 4, we'll break the loop and we'll print the value of I. When we execute this code, it will give the output 1, 2, 3. Since when value of I is equal to 4, it will break the loop and come out of the for loop. Next is break with label. JavaScript does not include a goto keyword. We can use a break statement with a label to exit from a specific loop even if it is nested inside other loop. This is useful when you need to break out of a nested loop structure and just using a simple break would only exit the innermost loop. To terminate the outer loop from the inner loop using the break keyword, users need to define the label. General syntax is label with colon and the statements that you are going to execute after the label. For example, here we have defined a variable sum which is initialized with 0 and a with 1, and then we define the outer loop label with while condition, and inside it we have defined a equal to 1 and we define another inner loop with while loop which will give the condition a less than 3. And inside the inner loop we have defined sum equal to sum plus a and we give the condition sum greater than 10 will break the outer loop and will print the sum, and after printing sum will increment a. So when we execute this code, first it will initialize 1 and then in inner loop it will add sum equal to sum plus 1. So first it will give the value 1, then it will give value 3, then it will give value 4, 6, 7, 9 and 10, and when sum is greater than 10 it will break the outer loop and it will terminate the program. Next is continue statement. JavaScript continue statement is used to break the iteration of the loop and follow with the next iteration. The break in iteration is possible only when the specified condition going to occur. The major difference between the continue and break statement is that the break statement breaks out of the loop completely, while continue is used to break one statement and iterate to the next statement. General syntax is continue. For example, here we have defined a loop with I is initialized with 0, I less than 11 and I plus plus, and inside the for loop we will check the condition. If I mod 2 equal to 0, we will continue it and will print value of I. So when we execute this, it will give the output 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That is, whenever the value of I mod 2 equal to 0, it will not print the value of I. So it will give 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Since 2 mod 2 is 0, so it will not print 2. 4 mod 2 equal to 0, so it will not print 4.